Welcome back to The Mystery with Jensen and Marley. Remember to follow us on Facebook and text or email who you think did it and how to jensen@jensenday.com. And please don't reveal the mystery. This week's episode is titled The Dance. Mrs. Drake is an art teacher at Legacy Christian Academy. She is finishing up her 15th year of teaching, and although she loves her job, she is ready for this school year to be over and to get to spend her summer in her new pool. Anna Grace has a bad case of senioritis, as her graduation is quickly approaching. She and her classmates are gearing up to experience prom, senior skip day, and finals. Anna, like many graduating seniors, was feeling overwhelmed. It was the last Friday in April. The school day had just started, but you could feel the excitement and frenzy that only the Friday before prom brings. Mrs. Drake's first period was elementary art. As you can imagine, she was having a hard time getting them to pay attention to anything. At the same time, many of the high schoolers were in the gym decorating for prom. Students and teachers alike found it difficult doing much of anything this time of year. All that was talked about at lunch was who's going to prom with who, what dress colors everyone was wearing, and where the after party was. Almost the whole high school class was going to be there tomorrow night. The theme was a night to remember, and that is exactly what it would be. Saturday evening had finally rolled around, and the senior girls were gathered at Anna Grace's house to take pictures. Nerves were in the air as they waited for their dates to arrive. Not long after the boys got there, a surprise from Anna Grace's parents pulled into the driveway. All the girls shrieked as a stretched limo drove up beside them. Anna Grace ran into the house to grab her famous cupcakes, and they all piled in and took off for the school dance. The gymnasium looked nearly unrecognizable. A disco ball hung from the ceiling, and greenery and curtains lined the walls. The guys immediately hit the dance floor, and the girls walked around admiring each other's dresses. Anna Grace went to concessions to drop off her cupcakes with Mrs. Drake. There were sweets and charcuterie galore. Mrs. Drake complimented the cupcakes, and Anna Grace just smiled awkwardly and walked out towards the dance floor. About an hour had passed, and prom queen and king were getting ready to be announced. All the students were gathered in front of the stage, waiting eagerly. Brother Gifford echoed through the microphone, "Your 2025 prom queen and king are..." But he was interrupted by a blood-curdling scream. Everyone was frozen for a second. And then Brother Gifford urged everyone to stay calm while he went to see what was going on. He walked through the quiet hallways. No one was supposed to go past the gym into the area where classrooms are. Brother Gifford quietly scorned himself for not noticing someone sneak out of the dance. He noticed the art room wide open in the distance and wondered to himself why anyone would want into the art room of all places. Brother Gifford walked into the dark classroom and at first didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. The chairs were stacked on the desks, the board was full of the same scribbles, and the walls were filled with artwork. Then he noticed the supply closet door was slightly ajar. He stood there for a minute, concerned about his own feelings of overwhelming fear. He took a deep breath and slowly opened the door. His whole body froze as he stared at a body face down. He couldn't believe it. There laid Mrs. Drake, and next to her, just an empty can of paint thinner. Who do you think did it and how? Follow us on Facebook and text or email to jensen@jensenday.com. And remember, please don't reveal the mystery.